Minecraft for this Golden Age, episode 1135, and I just saw a spider. Where'd they go? I just saw a spider gang. Just as I begin, there's a spider crawling on my desk. That was unexpected. But hopefully you are all doing alright and staying safe, apart from that one spider on the desk that shall be exterminated later. Put that aside. Trying to figure out where it is. I see its web, but I do not see it. Tell you, the spider sagas just continue. Every once in a while, they just continue. It's behind my monitor. Ah, I saw it there. I saw it there. Dang, that's a lot of web. Dang, there's a lot of web. This thing must have hid around here and I didn't even notice for that long. Dang, that is a lot of web. It's not like that much, but I almost squished it there. Future endeavor. Future endeavor. I'm not dealing with that right now. I don't know how it got there, but it did get there. But welcome back to some more Minecraft by the Golden Age. Episode 1135, if I'm correct. Yes, we had to start this off with a Spider Saga episode. Alright, let me just turn it off. There we go. Now we can continue on with what we are supposed to be doing today, I tell you. Supposed to be doing today. That is construction. It's actually turning out pretty nice. I tell you, it's really turning out pretty nice. The only problem is we're out of endstone. Meaning, wait, are we truly out of endstone? Let me go check. Where is my little guy? Luggy, please tell me you have some endstone and say, oh no, you don't. Luggy, how dare you betray me like this? You shall go back in the backpack as punishment. I might have some in here. We haven't really used our shulkers in a little while, to be honest. Wait. The sound is not working again. I just relogged, it was working. And now it's not working. Ah. Oh. That is a pain in the butt. That is a pain in the butt. I get it to work and then it just decides not to work. That's it. You know what? I'm taking out this headset. It's just too jank. It's a new headset I wanted to try out, but no, you know. Seems like this PC only likes one headset, and it's this one with a little angled end. Wait 1 second. Let me head over here. I'll blank it out a second. Wait for it to pop up, you know. Are you going to pop up? Yes. and then bring you back over here. And no, it does not fix. You have to reload the entire game, which is absolutely a pain in the butt to do, I tell you. Pain in the butt to do. We'll do that another time though. I'm not going to go waste my time by relogging right away. Alright, let us continue on now. So, last episode, well, we got started on this constructing, and now we need to get endstone to actually do the rest of the frame. As you know, we got this far. Actually, we did not spend too much endstone. I should have endstone at home, I'm pretty sure I do. We do need to finish off this. This was a constructing project that I started and then never finished, and it was just magenta glass around these areas right here. And I do quite enjoy it, I tell you, I do quite enjoy it. But, let me know, should we endeavour to dismantle this area and then rebuild it? Wait, I've just been thrown, something's been thrown at me. Tomato at me? How could you, Barry, how could you? How could you? An egg to the face as well. The disrespect. How could you? How? Again? Well, water balloon? This is why I don't make stuff free, I tell you. This is why I don't make stuff free. It gets abused. How could she? How could she? Hello there, Napoleon. Napoleon, it's been ages. How's it going? It's been like ages since I last talked to that guy. Sadly, we do not have...
Mass attack starts in...
No,
5,
Barry, what did you do?
4,
Barry,
3,
what did you do?
2, 1.
What did you do, Barry?
Mass attack.
Barry, what did you do? Barry! Why? Why, Barry? Barry, why? Barry, why? Barry! Barry, why did you do this to me? Why did you do this to me? Barry, why did you do this to me? Why did you do that to me? How could you, Barry? You know what, I need to make that mass attack goal higher. That thing's been, you know, building up for like the last like year, I tell you. And it's finally unlocked again. Poopy pigeons. Alright, let us head back to go grab some, what do you call it? Resources from home. Because we need to. We are almost out of resources. Oh, hello there, Trash Panda. Oh. Did I just get goat? Don't! Why are you blowing up a goat on me? Barry, you are cruel. A second one? You are a cruel person, Barry. You are a third one! Barry, you are so cruel. You are so cruel. You are so cruel there, Barry. That is absolutely disgusting. Why would you do that, Barry? Explosive sheeps? How could you? How could you?
NANI?
What? You just threw a sumo wrestler at me? And he stuck to me. That does not... That's like the worst position. That's like the worst position. Oh. There we go. Now we can continue on, I tell you. Now we can continue on. I am looking for endstone. Let us see if we can get some endstone. Dude, I see you putting in another one. Really? Really, Barry? Really? 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 Tell you, viewer tank. Chaotic. Okay, now we can continue. Now we can continue. Let's see. I'm very sad that I cannot hear anything, I tell you. I was using the last headset and it just does not want to work properly because it always keeps disconnecting. And I think it's because it's the pointy ones and not the angled end, you know, connector ones. So that's really annoying. Plus it's really annoying if a creeper's around, you know. There we go. I really need to clean this roof, I tell you. I really do like this area, I just do not understand what I can do to improve it further. So if you have any ideas on what I should do to improve this area, you know what, I might actually take a screenshot. Really? I heard the bird before I see the bird. Really? 3 birds? The disrespect. The disrespect I'm getting right here. The disrespect. The amount of disrespect I get. Barry, I'm gonna tell Mother Barry on you. Oh, hello there, Magic Pants. Hopefully you're doing alright. Stay safe. Yes, I just got pooped on by birds. Not my proudest moment. Not my proud. Oh, here's exactly what I'm looking for. And I can just shove all of that in there as well. Really? You creepered me? Hello, hopefully you're doing alright and staying safe, Magic. uh... Uh... Again, Barry? Really? Really? I can hear Mother Barry laughing from here. I can hear Mother Barry laughing. 2 in a row! 3 in a row! Barry, please, stop! Twitch has got to get angry. For throwing your digital stuff at me. Oh. What a day, what a day. Now let's get back to constructing back in Mass Halden before any more, you know, happens. We're probably like halfway to the other point now, you know, of another mass attack. I see that. Bees. I hate bees. My ear. No, it's a fly. Oh no. Barry, how could you? Uh. Uh. How could you do that to me, Barry? How could you? How? You just pooped on me? Really? Really? I can't believe you, Barry. Really? Why you do this to me? Twice? 3 times. Barry, that is too small. Alright, let's actually get to some work now. Let me just go like this, make a bunch of end stone, get up here, just do the work before I get attacked anymore. Right, I'm done. Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that? Because it didn't feel like you were done the first 2 times. I'm broke. You know what? Same. There's an Enderman down there. Luckily I did not look at the Enderman. Alright, let's get a move on. Let's get a move on. Oh wait, that brings me to, something to discuss. Twitch is bringing in, if you make any money but you're not affiliate yet, you can actually spend it on bits and other stuff. It's very, like, a debated topic right now, I tell you. Very debated topic. Like, it's good, but at the same time, it's not really good. Oh, it was like emotes as well, yeah. You were able to make your own emotes because it's supposed to help you stand out more and all that. And, like, it's a good thing, it's a bad thing at the same time, there's the goods and the bads to it, It's really just double-sided. Look at that. One more layer. One more layer. Alright, I need to get a crafting table up here. Really, Barry? Really? 3 in a row? 3 in a row? I heard that. Really? 4? 5? How could you? 6? What, you trying to recreate the Wall-E scene? Is that what you're trying to do here? 7? 8? 9? What just fell from the sky over there? Oh. Wait, what? What? That was very weird. That's like 11, right? Or 10, I'm not sure. You should clip all the brand. I've already done that, I've already done that. Now I need to figure out where my materials are. Here they are. Sandstone. Sandstone. There's all the sandstone. Let me just sandstone all the way up here. Hopefully this building comes out a little bit better. With all this sandstone. Because it's going to be super expensive. I'm very tempted to take down the Mass Halden Church. I said I would take it down, this was going to be the replacement. But at the same time, I'm kinda like, iffy on the idea, I tell you. I'm really iffy on the idea. Really again, Barry? I see that 5, there. It's another creeper. You're lucky I don't have any sound on, so you can't scare me with that. Now I need to break this one block. We need to go around breaking all these and then replacing them into slabs. What was that? You shoot me with an arrow? Wow, you shot me right in the heart. I see you redeemed another thing there. Pizza? Pizza? Really? I'm looking forward to that pizza. Now I could go meatballs. Barry, I need those meatballs out the freezer. I need them. I'm hungry for meatballs. You throw glass at me? Or piggy bank. Piggy bank, I think it was. I see a spooder over there. Again? Barry, you're just trying to get that, next mass attack. Really? You threw a starfish in my mouth? Or is it a balloon? I can't remember. There's that many things in there. You threw a cake at me now? It's not my birthday, okay? We gotta run out of slabs by now. The power of having a super powerful pickaxe. You can two-shot. Ziggy. I really want to get a replacement set. I want to get 3 replacements. It will be like, you know, a minathon. That's what I'm thinking. A minathon. I know, we're still doing the jungle fawn, you know. So I need to, you know, continue that. Also, the skeletons around here that just keep spawning are so annoying. 200 bits, Barry! What are you doing over there? What'd you spend 200 on? Need to update some of my viewer tech stuff. I hear a helicopter. It's a plane. Is it gonna say you suck? Tenko sucks toes. I can hear Mother Barry laughing from here. Oh. Oh. Alright, you know what? I'll clip that one for you. Like, you could be helping out clipping this kind of stuff, Barry. But no. Tenko sucks toes. I don't suck toes. I don't know how to clip. You literally just click that little, you know, it says clip. It's little, you know, the little, you know, movie director cutscene. I just have it set up to, you know, clip the top half of the body. I need to lower it a little bit. It's more adapted for when I was using OK and my 3D before this. Yeah, that is us actually done there. Let's see. We're gonna go with stairs, and then we'll head on to the other thing. So let me go and eat all of this. You know, one day we'll get a dedicated clipper. One day, one day. There we go. I feel so bad for them if that ever happens. They'll probably clip better than I do. I clip so much. It turns out I clip so much that my most clipped Roblox... Well, my most clipped game is Roblox. Sorry, I messed it up there. That is why I clip so much. Oh. Alright, let us continue. We've actually went through quite a lot of these already. Are we gonna have enough for this? And go like that. Go like that. Go like that. Go like that. We do not... Oh, wait, do. I thought there was gonna be one more after. I can even build a bird laughing from here. Oh. There we go. There we go. I'll clip that one for you, Barry. So that you can see your,
Hi everyone, I remember you all in therapy.
Oh. Oh. You know, that's why I need after all this abuse that Barry keeps sending. All the war balloons that have entered my mouth, the tomato that hit my chest. Okay, now I'm going to bed. Alrighty, alrighty. Alrighty, let's see. Grab sandstone. Enjoy building. No more bits left. Alrighty, alrighty. Freedom! Freedom! I'm just joking, I'm just joking. Oh, thank you for the hydrate, I'll hydrate. My water bottle had fell on my ankle there. I didn't even, realize it. You said no more bits! Really? Really? You could even throw it that one time. Alright, let me get slabs. Let me get slabs. Slab. I just hear the the gremlin laugh. I almost forgot to slab that. No, if Barry ever became a VTuber, they'd be a gremlin. Or a goblin. It just fits their nature so much. A goblin frog VTuber. Now I'm just imagining goblin. Alrighty. There we go. This is now considered nearly the tallest building in Mass Halden. Yeah, I did slab that. These are all slabbed except that one. And there we go. Now I can just head over here, break this crafting table, and then with this crafting table I can now just start, increasing the height of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Imagine it's not, it's not even the tallest building. I'll just add, a little bit of a taller pole to it. That's what they did for one of the New York buildings. They just made it a ginormous pole to outclass their friend who was building another one. Their friend turned enemy who, was basically still friends, basically. But they were very competitive in building the biggest building, and then Empire New York building opened up, and then, they were both pet. Oops. No! The one block I needed. Oh, poop. Wrong block. That would be a nice texture and block. It's all the way down there. I can't go back for it now. Cannot go back for it now. There we go. Get hold of that. What time are we at anyway? Oh, we're almost at the end of today's episode already. Dang. Didn't realize how long, I'd been going for. Oh, that is centered. I was so worried from my perspective there, it looked wonked, so I thought, oh no, I'd made a mistake somewhere. And then I just fall down here. Go like that. Then head along this way. Do I keep the jungle floors? The jungle floor does actually not be too bad for this area. I do quite enjoy the jungle floors. Should we go with jungle floors? Let me know, let me know. And then I fall down here. And then I just continue along like this. Until I get to here, fall down again. This is when having like super powerful boots, that stop fall damage comes very in handy. Need to send over my other, Minecraft skin. I keep forgetting to do so. Look at that gang. Look at that. Look how massive this building is. It is almost the same size. That is surprising. I guess I might as well just get started on doing some decorating up here. I said I would do some decorating, so I might as well get to it. Two, 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 two. Then go along this way. Or should I have done upside down stairs? Ooh, that is a hard choice right there. Upside down stairs or slabs? Slab and then upside down? Or upstairs? Yeah, I think I might go with that idea. I need to head down and grab all those blocks now. I don't want them despawning, so that's what I'll do. I'll just make a waypoint so I can just teleport back up. There we go. And up top. Almost fell there to my death. It was close, but it did not claim me. And let's see. Oh, need to head up there to grab that. Any more? Surprisingly, not a lot of them fell there. So I must have collected quite a lot of them, actually. I must have actually collected, like, surprisingly almost all of them. There are some, like, scattered around, but didn't miss too many. Unless they're up on the other level, so how about I teleport back up there? We'll have a look on down. See what's going on down there. Yeah, I don't see any down there. I don't see anything down there. Yeah, it's very confusing, I tell you. It's very confusing. I think I'll just go like that. Just corner up these here. There's our trans blimp up there. There we go. And there we go. Also, it is Pride Month. I need to do what you call some builds for Pride Month. We've done nearly, you know, every Pride Month that we've done, you know, one build for it. And we did blimps and we did these pyramids over here. I think that was some of the only builds that we did of it. That are still around. No? Yeah, yeah. We took all of the ones that were behind this mountain. This mountain used to have a bunch of Pride, you know, flags just scattered across it. But we took all that down to reuse, I think. I don't actually know where those blocks went. That's the weird part. They're somewhere, but I do not know where. That's the real question. Where? There we go. And let me head back over there and we'll get started on making a bunch of stairs. And there's the right stairs. I do quite enjoy end stone stairs, but they're a little bit funky, I tell you. They break, you know, very easily, and I think the reason why they break so easily is that the shading does not work for them, and placing them upside down does not work. Which kinda sucks, I tell you, which kinda sucks. There might be an updated version for it for 1.12.2, but I'm not sure, I tell you. I don't want to update any of the mods just in case they get broken. So I've kept them in a very old condition so far. And I need to make some more stairs now because I ran out of stairs. There we go. This is not going to be enough stairs, is it? We can only hope, we can only hope. We can only hope. Hope is our ally. So close. So close. We were so close. Do I have any stairs just scattered around? No, no. Alright. I guess I'll just make some more. Don't need too many to order now. I do plan on using some for the outside scaffold that I'm still doing. Probably going to have to make an extra TP point up here. And you know what, I'll just remove that. We'll keep the corners that little chiseled way. That's what I'll do. I quite enjoy how this has actually turned out, I tell you. It's very massive. It's definitely going to need something on the outside to kind of like, you know, make it not seem so rectangle-y. Like what I'm doing so far is actually quite nice, but I feel like adding like stuff to it. Like maybe a building right next to it that's kind of smaller, but you know, it changes that, you know. Get added block to the corner over here. I'm saving all the blocks that I can get. Okay, it did not drop. Just making sure there was not a block there. Alright, let us head on over here. We'll go and fill in all of this. We actually still have, you know, a little bit more. That is a corner thing that I wanted to mark out that I forgot to do over there. Alright. That is actually not too bad, to be honest. That is not too bad at all. Can I make any slabs? No, I can only make singy slabs. We are really cutting it close on materials right now. This is massive. This is massive. I'm trying to figure out what I could do for lighting. The problem is I use too many torches. I want to eliminate the torches. That's why there's no mobs like spawning except for on this building right now, is because it's not lit up. But I want to do hidden torches. It's something that I've always wanted to do, and that is take all the torches in my world and just, you know, change them. That is what I want to do. And that is what I hope to do. But it will take some time, I tell you. It will take some time. Alrighty. Let's see. I guess we'll start with the outside. If I'm being honest, that should be our focus. It is, I knew it. I was trying to place it before I fell. That can go there. Well, I place a block there. And then I can just go like that. So block, or block stair. Yeah, I think that should work. I did it again, gang. I did it twice in a row. I keep thinking like, oh, you know, I can place it in that, you know, amount of time, and then bam, no. Yeah, it is double block. Yeah. Sandstone, sandstone. Stairs. Stairs, and then inverted stair. Inverted stair. And then I should just slab that off, shouldn't I? Yeah, I think that should work. I'm definitely going to have to make some more stairs though, and some slabs. I'm trying to see how far I can actually place a block. Actually, it is not too bad, that. So that is 2. That should match that over there, just apart from the slabs on top. And then slab there. Yep, that's that. And then that there. Actually, that's a little bit too high, yeah. There we go. I was wondering what was going wrong there. And then slab. And then we do the same thing over here. Fall. Break. Stairs. Inverted stairs. Slab. Yep. And then break, stairs, stairs, slab. I am going to need some more resources for this. We're actually really running low. We'll need at least 20 something. A little bit more slabs. Yeah, that's actually not looking too bad, to be honest. I really like how this has turned out so far. I'm trying to make, like, you know, the intricacy of an outside, you know, build out in a desert. And I'm trying to make it look nice, so this is my, you know, idea of how I'm going to make it look nice. It's outside being decorated. And then we'll decorate the wall and the inside, and then we'll decorate the inside of the building. So I might do a wall here, or the wall inside the scaffold, and then decorate this outside little bit that I have here, this little frame that I have. So I could add little details like, you know, shutters and all that. I think that'll look quite nice. There we go. And there we go. Head down. That there, break that. Oh, hello there, chicken! Hopefully you're doing alright and staying safe, tomato. We're currently doing, what do you call it? Some Minecraft building. I could not get words out there. But hopefully you're doing alright and staying safe, wifey. Wifey prince. Alrighty, alrighty. Making sure I'm not messing up, I tell you. I cannot mess up in front of tomato. We must continue doing fine. That is good to hear, that is good to hear. And my lung is still not that very good. I do actually have the window open now, so it's not good for the lung, but you know, some fresh air. And let's see. And break that. Stairs there. Oh, not stairs, but you know, block there. Slab there. Lungs do be needing air, to be honest. That is true, that is true. Without air, what would they be? Airbags? Probably airbags. Alright. But hopefully you're doing alright and staying safe. And let's see. And hopefully that pizza was not too taxing on you. Also, there is no Minecraft noise, just so that, you know, in case you notice that. I need to relog the game because my headset decided to undo its thingy. And you know what, I should have turned on some background music. Do I have background music? I do have background music. I'm going to turn on music that I made. That's not the right one. That is my remix of the Wii theme. Wii channel theme. stream music. Would this be your taste, gang? Something to lighten up your How does that sound, gang? Not your cup of tea? Okay, we'll swap over then. Schumann music. It is Schumann music. I just decided to make, you know... Oh, Hoots and Toots by me? You know, this is a good one. I put this one on repeat. I like to use this one for streams. It's really nice. Yes, I like to make music in my free time, gang. Did I also I forgot to There you go, you can see now. Welcome back, welcome back. And then break that. Place that there. Break that. Stairs. That. Stairs, slab. Well, slab, but you know, slab afterwards. Trying to keep track of stuff, I tell you. Trying to keep track of stuff. Wait, is that as complete already? No, it can't be. Oh, we must have missed this one. This is the last one then. And then we go like this. Slab. And there we go, we've completed the rough cast of this entire building. Now the thing is, I do want to make sure that this place has some colour. So the inside of this building, I'm not sure on what I want to go with. We could use terracotta. Should we use terracotta, gang? We have a lot of potential if we use terracotta. We could use terracotta. Also, I think we should jump over to that ledge down there so that I can add that middle layer in area. We can take out the, you know, middle area, you know, that big pillar that I'm going to make. Wait, why do I want to do it from the outside? That's a little bit more simpler. You know what, I really need to get back on the music making grind. I would make them like back to back every once in a while. They're not very good, but you know, they're music. And I just wanted to make my own background music. Especially after the Stream Cafe, you know, incident, you know, they've been copyrighting a lot of people that use Stream Cafe, so I decided to swap from using Stream Cafe. Even though I would recommend them, like, you know, to so many people, so now I feel bad, you know. I kept recommending them to people and then, you know, that happens. I did some really good music, though. Oops. Let me break that there. Grab that. And we'll go and place that there. Yeah, that's actually looking quite nice. Now I need to, Oh, so it was just the stairs. No, a block there. How long have you been streaming? We have been streaming 49 minutes so far. And I should have ended at the 30-minute mark, but I just wanted to get a little bit more work done here on this build project, so that's why I'm still streaming it now. I mean, in general. You know what? I can go check. I'm going to have to blank these out, though. Let's see. Well, I celebrate my stream anniversary a few months ago. Kept opening the wrong thing there. Do apologize. Wait 1 second. 1 second and I'll go check. And let's see. I'm trying to find the date. I guess it would be in channel. Well, I got my affiliate back in 2024, March the 28th, so I must have started in like January of 2024. I think that's when I started, you know, on Twitch. Forget about it, don't matter. I've been streaming for quite a while, but I've been making videos for even longer. You know, 10, over 10 years, 11 or 12 years now, maybe even 13. I'm not sure, somewhere around then. Let's see. So let us go and we'll continue along like this. Now this building is going to be massive, I tell you. So trying to fill in everything is going to take quite some time. I do want to do something for Pride, now that I'm thinking about it, I tell you. It's been a while since we did something for, you know, Pride. And I need to come up with a good idea. Maybe I should decorate some of the buildings that I make, you know, with some flags outside. That would be a good idea. I would have to complete a lot of the buildings, so... Let me just go like this. Now this building's gotta look a lot more different from the regular buildings because this is made out of endstone. The only thing made out of endstone is this thing. None of these are made out of endstone, they're always made out of smooth sandstone. So it looks a little bit, you know, strange and a little bit greener, you know, but change is necessary, I tell you. It just adds a little bit of flavour. Alright, lid may fall down. Yum 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 yum. Yum 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 yum. There we go. Alright, so now that we have that complete, you can actually see how well it's actually looking. I might actually have to go back up there because I need to put in the last stairs. Yeah, I'm going to have to put in the last of the stairs. Alright, sandstone there. And I need to grab some extra sandstone. It will be the last of our sandstone. There we go. That might not even be enough to finish this. But I wanted to go across this entire outside facade and just go like this. Oops, I just made a mistake there. It's gonna cost me there. Also, what are you up to, Tomato? I forgot to ask that. What are you up to? You doing alright? The music is a little repetitive. Alrighty, alrighty. It's better when there's other sounds, I tell you. It's better when there's other sounds. But when it's on its own, it does get a little repetitive. How about Jungle Fever? I was trying to play old game, but I didn't like it. Alright, that's kind of understandable. What one were you trying to play? I forgot to unmask you there. There we go. Roller Coaster Tycoon 2. You know what, that is understandable. That game is very, it's hard to get into, I tell you. It's hard to get into. I've seen it that many times. It looks fun, but once you're playing it yourself, you know, it's like, you have to like it to actually like it. And that's what I would say. Like, if you're into that kind of game, then you're perfectly smooth sailing. But then a lot of the time, it's very hard to get into if you're just getting into it for the first time. Or if you're used to, like, newer, you know, games of that genre. We almost had enough stairs, I tell you. We almost had enough stairs. I do quite enjoy how much progress we've made. The thing is, I am into that kind of game, but it simply didn't feel fun. You know what, that's kind of understandable, especially with how old the game is now. There's a lot better games out there, that's what I'm gonna say. There's a lot better games out there. Need to figure out what I'm gonna do with this floor plan. I know I want the back, this area here in the back, to kind of be like, you know, cut off, but at the same time, I don't really want it to be like fully cut off. I'm actually thinking about just abandoning that previous idea and just using this as like a little stairs bit here. And then we could try and add something into the back. I could try and make it into like a kind of store. Like, you know, goods have been sold here. We do have the market over there, and I do need to work on the market. I wanted to dirt this place, but the thing is, I don't know if the dirt adds to the place or takes away from it. That's the, you know, weird part, and it's also raining. There's also a hole in my ship. No wonder it had to come into harbour. Sinking. Alright. Maruharu Harbour. Maruharu Harbour. Oh, that's where I put the other endstone. I would have came here for some endstone. Is this for a multiplayer world? What do you mean? Could you elaborate? This is what I'm asking. The map. This is just my world. I've just wanted to add to it, you know, over the years, and just add tiny stuff like, you know, buildings, you know, sounds, you know. Just the whole shebang, I tell you. Just the whole shebang. You play with more people. This is just a single player world. I just wanted to add story to my world. Like this town has a story, and that's why it has a wall. And it goes back to, you know, many different, you know, stuff going on. But it's slowly, like, expanded outwards. There is a lot of unfinished areas. Creative canvas world. Basically, yeah. I do want to add a cathedral, and I want it to be here. This is where I've always wanted the cathedral to be. And it's right in the spot right here. Because I really like this view of just the ocean. But the thing is, I don't know how I would build the cathedral. And also, there is the tallest pillar in my world that we've built. The tallest pillar. There's also our trans blimp. We need to add some more blimps going around. Look at that. That is massive. That is massive. I really should have put a sign up there, just you know, mark the day that I made this. I made it as a, what do you call it, kinda new Mass Halden kinda tower thing. Because Mass Halden has one in the centre of town, and I wanted to make an even larger one. But I want to add something out this way. I don't know what I would add, but I want to add something out this way. I have a harbour idea, and as I have, you know, everyone here to now, I might as well work on the harbour idea. So let me crumple a little bit of chat there, give me 1 second. Head over to messages. I sent myself some photos, I tell you, of ideas that I was going to go with. Let's see. The place that... oh, my back. Oh. The place that I want to try and, you know, take inspiration from is Carthage, with its harbour. But the thing is, I do not know where I would build said harbour. I think the idea of Maruharu Harbour is that there's this straight line What if I was to do a big circle here and then drag it out this way, and this would be the entrance of the harbour, this area right here? That could work. That could work. Either that, I could build a new Maraharu Harbour over this way. Option 1 or option 2, gang? This is option 1 over here. We try and recreate this into what I want. It will go very out into the sea, if I was to do so. My throat is just absolutely, you know, getting torn apart with burps every once in a while. This is a hard one. We can either go with, you know, this spot over here. This spot would probably be nicer. Or... wait. I might actually save number 2 for another, you know, harbour that I'm planning. I think number 2 would be such a nice harbour for a rounded harbour. So I'd probably like follow this bank right here and then make it curve out into the sea, making a little tiny, you know, cordoned off area. I think that's what I'll do for this area. I'd also, you know, keep open this little channel so that you can head through here, you know, into the harbour. So 2 ways into the harbour. Create like, you know, a big chain in the water and all that. Kind of make it look more, you know, strong? I'm not sure. Defended? That's it. Alright. So, if I'm going with this other option for this Carthage looking thing, it is going to be... it's called a I can never even say its name. S-A-N-G-A... well, G-R-A-Q-U-R. Sanguare. Sanguare? Yeah, Sanguare. This is kind of my idea, you know, of what I'm going with. And I could make it over this way. This would expand Mass Halden's range super far, though, if I was to build it here. It seems like the perfect spot because it's very rounded. Or this would be the perfect spot. The problem with, you know, Minecraft Generation is that you can either build your own harbour, or you can look in the, you know, terraform an area and build a harbour out of it. I'll keep this one. You know what, we'll call this tomato area over here. This is a tomato area after tomato launch. That's what we'll do. That's what we'll do. So we'll make a bit over here or over here. Yay! Let us look a little bit closer at the two of them. They're very, like, you know, similar. This one over here seems to have a big, like, trench bit here that's cut off, while this one seems to be fully entrenched. I think this would be the harbour. I think this has to be the harbour. That's going to take a lot of blocks. Alright. Let's actually go and start our trek over there. That's what we'll do. We'll have a little trek over there. I'm looking for any extra nibbles for the journey. I tell you, I have so much rotten slash, but trying to find the rotten slash, pain in the butt. Also, I think I might do a little, what do you call it, journey into the nether soon. While, you know, where I'll gather up some glowstone. Take some of that. And I'll take some of that. Okay, let us get... oh, this is why I do not use these, you know, blocks. They're great when it's that, but when it's, you know, separated, it always had a shadow bug. Alright. You know what, I should really get the airship mod, so that I could build my own ship. Let me know, should I do that? Would you love to see me sail the seas in an actual ship? I feel like that'd be quite fun, to be honest. I feel like that would be quite fun. Now this harbour that you see right here will be renovated as well. So do not think I'm just abandoning that idea. I have to have like 5 harbours built for Mass Halden. And I have to get all done within 2026. Yes, I've given myself that challenge. Also, we have a bass for sale. Anyone want to buy? Fish, fish, fish. Sale, sale, sale. I always love saying that. It's so fun. Fish, fish, fish. Sale, sale, sale. Ah, that's what I could ask. Tomato, would you like to name this new harbour that we're going to be working on? I don't know, seems fishy. Very fishy, I tell you, very fishy. It might not be a good deal, might not be a good deal. But I'll allow you to name the harbour. Alright, what book did we get? Sharpness 4. Not actually that bad. Alright, there's a not skeleton, a thingy zombie over here. This is something I like to do. I like to come out into the, you know, wild lands of out here in the desert. Sadly, this is all ow, poop. I don't know what's attacking me there. Alright, I have snackies there. Chuck that out. Bane of arthropods 2. Alright, I'll just shove it in there. Leviathan Harbour. Oh, that is a good name. That is a good name. I think you did a good choice there. Alright, let me go and place that there. Let it be known that this shall be Leviathan Harbour. I do not need slime. But I do need that meat. There we go. 14. Alright. Now this harbour is nice, but it's not going to be the harbour that we use. Because it's too angled. Now, if you're looking at this, you can see that this angles inwards and would just be a pain in the butt to use. But I could make this the harbour, but I could, you know, words do not want to work. But I could make the entrance be sideways. So I could make the entrance here and then make a secondary circle over here. That's probably my plan. Oh, I got a carrot there. Yum, 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 yum. Yum, 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 yum. Nah, I'm not going to eat the carrot. I really need... Oh, poop. This is like some gang battle over here. They just all appeared like some kind of boss. There we go. The journey to just try and get to this, you know, is just... quite the journey. Quite the journey. I haven't really been out in these savannas in so long. It's a really nice area, as I tell you. It's a really nice area. Sorry, my power died. No worries. There we go. Just stay safe. Just stay safe. It is supposed to be very stormy of recently, you know. A lot of the world, to be honest. This is going to be a big harbour. How am I going to do this harbour? How am I going to do this harbour? Let us go like that. Well, if it's going to be large, it needs to be large. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's 4 on that side. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Same to you, have a nice time and try and stay safe. I know how bad power outages are. I literally just had one not that long ago. Also, we need to play Minecraft again soon. That's what we need to do. We'll have to plan that out again. I need to get a simple chat mod for that. The music really helps now, you know? Like, it's not like overly, you know, overstimulating. It's just, you know, nice. You know what I mean? Oop. There we go. So yeah, that is not looking too bad. That is not looking too bad. Break that, break that. Have to dive for that one. And then I'll just do the same thing over here. That's one. That's one. I don't feel like it's that large, to be honest. Also, it's not showing up on the map. That's very strange. You know what? I like this, what we've created here. But I think it'd be best if, for this Leviathan Harbour, that I try and find a singular point in between the areas. So we're starting at 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Let me recount that. I messed up there, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. So that is 30. But no. So 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. I think it's the 40 mark, yeah, the 40 mark's where we're gonna be building to. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. You can actually start to see the size of what we are creating here. For some reason this is a weird chunk here. It's not like... Maybe it's its depth or something? 1, 2... Well, that's 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. That is the 40 mark over here. And it's just a very weird chunk. For some reason, I think it's the depth of underneath. With how deep it is, it's not shown above. Alright, so that's 1. That's 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. That is massive. You can actually see how massive this is going to be. I feel like I could do something with this, you know, ring that I'm already starting here, but no. I'll abandon that for now. I'll just get the rest of that when it, you know, I relog. It just show up. Yeah, I actually really like how this turned out so far. Leviathan Harbor. Alright, we better get a sign up now. It's already starting out, so nice. This is actually not too bad. I really forget how, you know... Sorry, fly was crawling on my arm there. Alright, how do I spell Leviathan Harbor? Ah, there it is. Leviathan Harbor, named by Tomato launch, and the date is the 2nd of the 7th month 2026. I think that's correct. There we go. This is actually turning out quite nice. Alrighty. I think this middle area here is where I'm going to do this. Just these little tiny paths to get back up. Because the middle bit's going to be where all of our, you know, tiki-takis are going to be talked about. And built from. I really do like how this turned out. Now I could find the corners. I might actually do that. I think I may actually do that. It just came to me and I should do that because I always mess up the corners. Alrighty. I think we'll start with this one because it's the furthest one out. So that is 3 blocks there. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. No, I just broke the wrong thing. Oh, that was clean there. I was just quickly, you know, mashing my keys there. I really do like how this is going to turn out, I tell you. It's massive, it's going to take some time, but... But I feel like it's gotta be worth it, I tell you. I feel like it's going to be worth it. We are at the 1 hour and 20-minute mark, I tell you. And we've just discovered the underwater cave here with lava cave. That is actually pretty cool. I forgot how, like, you know, satisfying some of these, you know, building methods are. This is really satisfying. I think we'll do that side, and then we'll do that side, and then we'll do that side. We'll do it in, like, the opposite way. So that is 3 blocks there. 4. 4 blocks there. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Satisfying that. Sorry, I'm just looking at what we're creating here. It's really satisfying, I tell you. It should line up with the same block. Yep. And yep. Yep. That is actually quite satisfying. That is quite satisfying. We're normally not that very good at doing these, to be honest. We're normally not that very good at doing these. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 'Did we run out of thingy? 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. I might as well leave a sign here for me. Signs, where are you? Where are my signs? Where are my signs? Did I drop my signs? I think I dropped my signs. Alright, so we're at 23, right? So I'll mark that down. We're at 23, gang. 2 and a 3. And I might as well make that go all the way up. Can you see that? Probably not, but it's 23. Very surprising that. I guess I could just break all of this now. Could probably, you know, get further. That is true. I could get further. They don't make a deep sea dive and wooden doll for nothing. We're not making too much, but There are some other blocks that I've forgotten to grab, it seems. There we go. Yeah, that's actually not too bad, to be honest. I think I might have enough to finish this off. This one side. Not that other side. That side's, you know, too much now. Too much. Alright. So we're at the 23 mark. So that's 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Poop. Poop. That fire effect is actually pretty cool. What number was I on? 35? 36? 37? Yeah, yeah. 38. Uh, 40 is around this bit here. Or maybe I'd undercounted. I think I might have undercounted. I think I've undercounted. Oops. You know what, I will recount it all, and then I think we shall leave off our harbor here, so it's right there. That's the 30 block right there. Well, 40 block. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. So we're on 34. I did jump like 10, didn't I? Or 10. Why did I jump 10? I was just joking there. Alright, 35. 36. 37. 38. And then 39. Just break it out with my fist. And then 40 right here. Yeah, that seems to line up with the map anyway. So we got all this, you know, big chunky land here to break. There we go. Dang, that's gotta be so much land mass. But at the same time, it'd be definitely worth it. Whew. Yeah, I think I might end because my lung is a little bit sore and I do not want to overrun my time here today. Well, I've already overran my time, but you know what I meant. We're at the 1 hour and 30 minute mark. Ah, look at that. Look at that. Well, we're at the 3 on this, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. That is our 26 spot right there. Not bad. Not bad at all. Now if I could find my thingy there, but I cannot, so just going to type it in chat. Do not speak there. 26. 26 is the number. Leviathan Harbour. Hopefully this does not come back to bite me in the butt. Hopefully. This is actually looking quite nice. You know what, I actually want to send a photo to Tomato. So I'll take a screenshot like this. Let me just go over to the sign and I'll send him that. But I shall read out after this. I'll see who's actually still alive, to be honest. It is quite late for me, so I do not know who will be live or not. Alright, let me go check, see who's live. Sorry, I just wanted to do that. Let's see. There is 2 people live. There is Crunchy Pickle playing. Oh, they're doing some stuff for Pride Month and men's mental health, and I cannot remember the other one's name. But I think we'll go right out to them. Alright. Just go like that. Oh, we have ad break in a minute? Well, too bad. Who cares? Dang, they've disabled thingies? Dang. I guess we'll go for Weird Autumn then. They do some great stuff. Making sure I've not missed anyone. There we go. Alright. Well, hopefully you did enjoy this, gang. Have a nice day, stay safe, hope possible. Maybe some just because vitamins are very important. Bye bye, see you, thanks for bye bye. Wait for it. And